The sun is barely peeking right above the pine. Taking it easy, taking my sweet time. Got a ceramic mug warming up my hand. The quietest hour in the whole entire land. The dew is still shining on the morning grass. Watching the slow-moving shadows gently pass. No agenda written for the hours ahead. Just thankful for the waking, thankful for the bread. Let the world keep spinning at a frantic pace. I'm finding my center in this quiet place. Rocking on the porch swing, taking it slow. Watching how the morning light starts to grow. A gentle little breeze blowing through the trees, putting my anxious, heavy mind at ease. Don't need to hurry, don't need to run. Just soaking up the healing of the morning sun. Yeah, the porch swing morning. The dog is sleeping heavy right beside my feet. A picture of peace that you cannot defeat. I take a little sip, let the roasted flavor hit. Right here in the silence is where I wanna sit. The neighbor down the road hasn't started up his car. The worries of the city feel incredibly far. Breathing in the rhythm of the waking earth, giving every second its proper little worth. Let the world keep spinning at a frantic pace. I'm finding my center in this quiet place. Rocking on the porch swing, taking it slow. Watching how the morning light starts to grow. A gentle little breeze blowing through the trees, putting my anxious, heavy mind at ease. Don't need to hurry, don't need to run. Just soaking up the healing of the morning sun. Yeah, the porch swing morning. Every new day is a blank and open page. Stepping right out of the heavy metal cage. The simplest of moments are the ones that shine. A beautiful, quiet and peaceful design. Burning off the surface of the lake. The rest of the valley is starting to awake. I set the empty mug down upon the wooden floor, ready to see what the Sunday has in store. But I'll keep this gentle rhythm beating in my chest, a solid foundation of a quiet rest. Rocking on the porch swing, taking it slow. Watching how the morning light starts to grow. A gentle little breeze blowing through the trees, putting my anxious, heavy mind at ease. Don't need to hurry, don't need to run. Just soaking up the healing of the morning sun. Yeah, the porch swing morning. Take it easy, breathe it in. Good morning. Engine purring low. We ain't in a hurry, we got nowhere to go. Roll down the windows, let the salty air in. Feeling the vibration right under my skin. The highway is hugging the edge of the coast. This is the time of day that I love the most. The radio playing a classic reggae tune, waiting for the arrival of the evening Taking a golden hour cruise tonight, bathing in the warmth of the fading light. Four wheels rolling on the coastal road, lightening the burden of a heavy load. The ocean to my left and the mountains to my right, everything is looking so beautiful and bright, yeah. The golden hour cruise. Sunglasses on, catching the reflection, moving in a perfectly peaceful direction. The wind is blowing steady, messing up my hair, leaving all my troubles floating in the air. A couple of seagulls flying right beside the car. We don't need a map, we don't need to go far, just chasing the horizon where the sun meets the sea. A perfect little moment of absolute freedom. The sky is painting colors on the passenger seat, following the rhythm of the one-drop beat. Taking a golden hour cruise tonight, bathing in the warmth of the fading light. Four wheels rolling on the coastal road, lightening the burden of a heavy load. The ocean to my left and the mountains to my right, everything is looking so beautiful and bright, yeah. The golden hour cruise. Twilight is a magic that money cannot buy. A transition of the spirit in the open sky. I let off the gas, let the vehicle glide, enjoying every second of the sunset ride. Start to come alive, signaling the ending of the beautiful drive. I pull off the road at a quiet little bay, watching the very last sliver of the day. I turn off the engine, listen to the wave. This is the memory I'm going to save. Taking a golden hour cruise tonight, to my left and the mountains to my right, everything is looking so beautiful and bright, yeah. The golden hour cruise. Keep driving, chase the sun, yeah. Took off my shoes by the edge of the yard. The concrete and asphalt were feeling too hard. I step in the grass, let the clover come up, drinking the peace from a natural cup. The soil is cool, the soil is damp, putting out the fire of this city camp. Every little step is a heavy release, signing an eternal treaty of peace. Feeling the pulse of the earth down below, telling my spirit to take it real slow. Getting back down to my barefoot roots, trading in the leather and the heavy boots, connecting my soul to the dirt and the ground. The most incredible feeling that I ever found, walking through the meadow without any aim, remembering exactly from where I came. Yeah, barefoot roots. Dandelion seeds blowing right in the wind, a beautiful cycle that never remembering exactly from where I came. Yeah, barefoot roots. We build up the cities, we pave out the streets, but the heart of the earth never loses its beats. You gotta step off of the artificial track and give your heavy body a way to get back. Butterfly lands on the tip of a weed, exactly the kind of companion I need. I stand perfectly still, let the afternoon pass, anchored by my feet in the beautiful grass. I feel like a tree, with my roots digging deep, a beautiful promise that I'm gonna keep. Getting back down to my barefoot roots, trading in the leather and the heavy boots, connecting my soul to the dirt and the ground. The most incredible feeling that I ever found, walking through the meadow without any aim, remembering exactly from where I came. Yeah, barefoot roots, stay grounded, feel the earth. Walk slow. The midday sun is burning hot in the sky, baking the pavement completely bone dry. The heat waves are dancing right over the road, a heavy and sweltering summer load. But I know a spot where the temperature drops, where the rushing of the modern world finally stops. An ancient oak tree with the branches spread wide, a beautiful sanctuary where I can hide. Stepping out of the fire, stepping out of the glare, breathing in the heavy, cool botanical air. Resting my bones in the canopy shade, the absolute best thing that nature has made. The leaves block the light, painting shadows on me. I'm leaning my back on the trunk of the tree. The temperature drops by a dozen degrees, feeling the chill of the afternoon breeze. Yeah, the canopy shade. I brought a little book and a bottle of tea, just passing the time with the giant in me. A caterpillar crawling right over a root. I'm eating up the sweetness of the summer fruit. The bark is all rough, telling stories of old, standing up strong in the heat and the cold. It offers protection to whoever comes near, erasing the worry, erasing the fear. Stepping out of the fire, stepping out of the glare, breathing in the heavy, cool botanical air. Resting my bones in the canopy shade, the absolute best thing that nature has made. The leaves block the light, painting shadows on me. I'm leaning my back on the trunk of the tree. The temperature drops by a dozen degrees, feeling the chill of the afternoon breeze. Yeah, the canopy shade. It took 100 years just to build up this roof, a silent and strong piece of living proof that if you take take your time and you grow nice and slow. You can shelter the world in the valley below. Close my eyes tight, let the heavy sleep win. Waking up later when the shadows get thin. The sun starts to lower, losing all of its bite. Surrender in the sky to the coming of night. I pack up my things, pat the trunk of the tree. Thankful for the shade that it offered to me. Resting my bones in the canopy shade, the absolute best thing that nature has made. The leaves block the light, painting shadows on me. I'm leaning my back on the trunk of the tree. The temperature drops by a dozen degrees, feeling the chill of the afternoon breeze. Yeah, the canopy shade, cool down, take a rest under the tree. Water is cool and the sky is bright blue. Got nothing but the current to carry me through. Leaning my head back against the inner tube, moving to the rhythm of a natural groove. The dragonflies hovering right above the stream, living right inside of a midsummer dream. The branches are bowing right down through the glass, watching all the beautiful scenery pass. Don't need a paddle, don't need a sail, just following the water down the winding trail. Caught up in the Riverbend Sway today, letting the water wash the heavy thoughts away. Slow and steady, moving with the flow. I don't really care where the river is gonna go. Suspended in the water, looking at the sky, watching the beautiful hours drift by. Yeah, the Riverbend Sway. The pebbles on the bottom shining like gold, a story of peace that is waiting to be told. A couple of turtles resting on a heavy log, far away from the city and the heavy smog. I dip my fingers down into the freezing cold, a feeling of youth that will never get old. The ripples are spreading in a circle out wide. I'm totally surrendered to the gentle ride. Don't need a paddle, don't need a sail, just following the water down the winding trail. Caught up in the Riverbend Sway today, letting the water wash the heavy
the open lake, the easiest journey that I ever had to make. The sun is getting lower, turning into peach. The shoreline is waiting just within my reach. I paddle with my hands, pull up to the sand. The most relaxed spirit in the whole entire land. Caught up in the Riverbend Sway.
Untie the rope, push away from the dock, leaving behind the ticking of the clock. The sail catches wind with a beautiful snap, wiping the borders right off of the map. The surface of the ocean is looking like glass, reflecting the clouds as they lazily pass. No engine noise, just the sound of the breeze, cutting right through the beautiful seas. Heading out deep, where the water turns dark, leaving my troubles on the shoreline to part. Sailing on the calm waters today, letting the gentle wind carry me away. Nothing but the blue on the left and the right, feeling so incredibly peaceful and light. The rhythm of the hull cutting through the foam out here on the water. I am making my home, yeah. Calm waters. I drop a little line off the back of the boat, just happy to be out here, happy to float. A pot of silver dolphins swimming right by the side, joining me along for the beautiful ride. The sun is shining warm on my shoulders and face, moving through the water at a natural pace. It's the sensory silence, a visual treat. The rhythm of the ocean is perfectly sweet. Heading out deep, where the water turns dark, leaving my troubles on the shoreline to part. Sailing on the calm waters today, letting the gentle wind carry me away. Nothing but the blue on the left and the right, feeling so incredibly peaceful and light. The rhythm of the hull cutting through the foam out here on the water. I am making my home, yeah. Calm waters. Out in the open the mind becomes clear, washing away the anxiety and fear. Just a tiny little vessel on a giant sea, the perfect definition of being truly free. I turn the wooden rudder, bring it gently about. He erasing every single little shadow of doubt. The coastline is a thin little line in the haze. I could stay out here for the rest of my days. I pull the sail tight, catch the afternoon draft, a solitary captain on a beautiful craft, sailing on the calm waters today, letting the gentle wind carry me away. Nothing but the blue on the left and the right, feeling so incredibly peaceful and light. The rhythm of the hull cutting through the foam. Out here on the water, I am making my home. Yeah, calm waters, keep sailing, smooth seas, total peace.
Keep it green, keep it growing. Humid and warm, walking through the glass door. Terracotta pot sitting right on the floor. The smell of the dirt and the smell of the damp, lit by the glow of a heavy heat lamp. I grabbed a little pitcher, fill it up to the line, checking on the leaves of the golden pothos vine, wiping off the dust from the monster relief. A botanical practice providing relief, taking it slow, watching the roots take hold. A beautiful story that is quietly told. I'm finding my peace in the greenhouse groove, where the only objective is to slowly improve. Water in the soil, letting the green things grow, working to the rhythm of a tempo so slow. Surrounded by the life in the middle of the room, sweeping out the stress with the heavy straw broom. Yeah, the greenhouse groove. The ferns are unfurling, reaching up for the light, doing what they can to make everything right. I miss the heavy air, watch the water drops fall, a tiny little jungle right inside of the wall. No screens glowing here, no digital sound, just my bare hands in the heavy brown ground, clipping off the yellow, making room for the new. It's amazing what a little bit of water can do. Taking it slow, watching the roots take hold. A beautiful story that is quietly told. I'm finding my peace in the greenhouse groove, where the only objective is to slowly improve. Water in the soil, letting the green things grow, working to the rhythm of a tempo so slow. Surrounded by the life in the middle of the room, sweeping out the stress with the heavy straw broom. Yeah, the greenhouse groove. You can't force a flower, you can't rush a seed, you just give it the sunlight and the water it needs. Patience is a lesson that the garden will teach, keeping the anxiety far out of reach. I checked the thermometer, 75. Everything in here is beautifully alive. I sit on a stool in the corner of the space, a permanent smile on my dirty face. The afternoon passes, the shadows get long, listening to the rhythm of a quiet green song. I'm finding my peace in the greenhouse groove, where the only objective is to slowly improve. Water in the soil, letting the green things grow, working to the rhythm of a tempo so slow. Surrounded by the light in the middle of the room, sweeping out the stress with a heavy straw broom. Yeah, the greenhouse grew. Keep growing, take your time. Water the roots. Whoa. Walking barefoot down the wooden plank dock, leaving behind the ticking of the clock. The pine trees reflecting in the glass of the lake, the most relaxing picture that a painter could make. I sit on the edge, let my feet dangle down, 10,000 miles from the noise of the town. I pick up a stone perfectly smooth and flat. There ain't no better feeling in the world than that. The flick of the wrist, sending it over the blue, watching the magic of what gravity can do. Watching the lakeside ripple today, sending all my heavy little troubles away. 1, 2, 3 skips right across the glass, watching the beautiful afternoon pass. The water is calm, the spirit is right, bathing in the warmth of the golden light. Yeah, the lakeside ripple. A loon calls out from the opposite shore, a beautiful sound to settle the core. The water bugs dancing on the surface tension, a quiet little world in a brand new dimension. I lay on my back on the warm wooden board, a luxury moment that I finally afford. The breeze blowing through the canopy above, filling up my heart with a natural love. Flick of the wrist, sending it over the blue, watching the magic of what gravity can do. Watching the lakeside ripple today, sending all my heavy little troubles away. Oh, oh, 1, 2, 3 skips right across the glass, watching the beautiful afternoon pass. The water is calm, the spirit is right, bathing in the warmth of the golden light. Yeah, the lakeside ripple. A single stone changes the shape of the lake, a beautiful consequence of the actions we take. Let the waves spread out, let them hit the shore, and leave the water calmer than it was before. I sit back up, grab another flat stone, enjoying the feeling of being alone. The sun hits the tree line, turning it peach. The ultimate tranquility is in my reach. I throw the last rock, watch it skip out of sight, welcoming the coming of the quiet night. Watching the lakeside ripple today, sending all my heavy little troubles away. Oh, oh, 1, 2, 3 skips right across the glass, watching the beautiful afternoon pass. The water is calm, the spirit is right, bathing in Tied a heavy knot around the ancient pine. Got the other end hooked on the sweet gum vine. Stretching out the canvas, pulling on the thread, making up a temporary floating little bed. I climb right in and let my center drop, waiting for the spinning of the world to stop. Suspended in the air, a couple feet off the ground, the most comfortable sanctuary I have ever found. No foundation holding me down to the earth, just a piece of fabric and a peaceful worth. Rocking back and forth in the canvas hammock, feeling the rhythm of a natural magic. The breeze is pushing gently on my heavy side, taking my spirit for a beautiful ride. Looking at the branches intersecting the blue, nothing on the agenda that I gotta do. Yeah, the canvas hammock. A couple of sparrows singing up in the nest, providing the soundtrack to my afternoon rest. The shadow of the leaves playing tricks on my face, moving to the tempo of a slower pace. I cross my bare feet, let my heavy arms fall, ignoring the vibration of a telephone call. The fabric wraps around me like a heavy embrace, putting a permanent smile on my face. No foundation holding me down to the earth, just a piece of fabric and a peaceful earth. Rocking back and forth in the canvas hammock, feeling the rhythm of a natural magic. The breeze is pushing gently on my heavy side, taking my spirit for a beautiful ride. Looking at the branches intersecting the blue, nothing on the agenda that I gotta do. Yeah, the canvas hammock. When you're hovering in the space between the sky and the grass, you can finally watch the anxious hours pass. It's a balancing act of letting go of control, the physical medicine for a heavy soul. Starts to lower, turning yellow and bright, getting myself ready for the coming of night. The temperature drops just a couple degrees, cooling down the bark of the ancient trees. I lay here a little longer till the twilight shows, enjoying the direction that the gentle wind blows. Rocking back and forth in the canvas hammock, feeling the rhythm of a natural magic. The breeze is pushing gently on my heavy side, taking my spirit for a beautiful ride. Looking at the branches intersecting the blue, nothing on the agenda that I gotta do. Yeah, the canvas hammock. Swing low, drift away, close your eyes, close your eyes. Swing low, swing.
Get the light. I climbed up the path right before it got dark, way past the boundary of the city park. Sitting on the border where the air is so clear, I can see the whole valley from up right here. The sun is dipping down behind the western ridge, casting a shadow on the suspension bridge. The noise of the traffic is a whisper and hum. I'm perfectly calm, feeling pleasantly numb, watching the transition from the day to the night, from a beautiful distance and a beautiful high. the dome. The air is getting cooler, I pull up my hood. Everything is quiet, everything is good. The stars start to poke through the fading blue sky. A perfect little evening just passing me by. Watching the transition from the day to the night, from a beautiful distance and a beautiful high. Looking out over the hilltop horizon, watching the glow that the city is bathing. A million little lights turning on in the grid, revealing the secrets that the daylight hid. So far from the hustle, so far from the crowd, floating up here on a quiet little cloud. The hilltop horizon. Perspective is everything when you're feeling small. Just step back and look at the size of it all. The problems look tiny from up on the peak. I found the exact kind of quiet I seek. Has settled, the painting is done, a glittering jewel underneath the lost sun. I take a deep breath of the crisp mountain air, leaving a piece on my heavy heart there. I walk back down, slowly back into the maze, but I'll carry this piece for the rest of my days. Looking out over the hilltop horizon, watching the glow that the city is bathing. A million little lights turning on in the grid, revealing the secrets that the daylight hid. So far from the hustle, so far from the crowd, floating up here on a quiet little cloud. Yeah. The hilltop horizon. Watch the lights, breathe the air, total peace. The sun goes down behind the neighbor's fence, dropping the garden, dropping the defense. The sky is a mixture of the purple and pink. I'm sitting on the patio with a cold icy drink. The shadows stretch long right across the green grass, waiting for the heat of the daylight to pass. And just when the dark starts to settle in deep, the magic awakens from a heavy sleep. A tiny little flash in the corner of my eye, a beautiful reflection of the starry sky, caught in the middle of the firefly glow, putting on a quiet little evening show. 1,000 little lanterns hovering in the yard, reminding me that living doesn't have to be hard. Blinking in the dark, dancing in the breeze, lighting up the branches of the willow trees. Yeah, the firefly glow. It's completely silent, not a single sound, just the yellow lights hovering over the ground. A natural rhythm, a pulsing little beat, making the twilight incredibly sweet. I reach out my hand, let one land on my palm, a tiny little beacon
firefly glow. They only live to shine for a couple of nights, a fleeting little moment of the glowing lights. It teaches me to appreciate the present time, a visual poetry, a visual rhyme. The night gets darker, the moon rises high, the glowing little bugs start to multiply. I lean my head back, close my heavy eyes, feeling incredibly lucky and wise. I'll sit out here till the air gets cold, watching the beautiful story unfold. Lighting up the branches of the willow trees, yeah. The firefly glow, little lights, watch them dance. Good night. Look up, look up, look up, look up.
Spread out a blanket on the top of the hill, where the grass is soft and the wind is still. I lay on my back, put my hands behind my head, leaving all the worries of the world unsaid. The sky is a canvas of absolute blue, with fluffy white islands floating right through. I'm letting my imagination take the lead, watching the sky is the only thing I need. Gravity is holding me down to the ground, but my mind is floating up without a sound. I'm a cloud drifter on a lazy afternoon, floating like a feather or a lost balloon, watching all the shapes in the atmosphere. The chaos of the city disappears up here, a castle in the sky turning into a ship, taking my spirit on a quiet little trip. Yeah, a cloud drifter. There goes a dragon the sky. So just enjoy the moment as it passes by. As it passes by. The shapes start to stretch and they pull apart, leaving a feeling of peace in my heart. The afternoon fades to a hazy shade of gold, the greatest little story that was never even told. I close my eyes tight, take a deep breath in, ready to go back and let the evening begin. I'm a cloud drifter on a lazy afternoon, floating like a feather or a lost balloon, watching all the shapes in the atmosphere. The chaos of the city disappears up here, a castle in the sky turning into a ship, taking my spirit on a quiet little trip. Yeah, a cloud drifter, drifting, floating up high. Look up, look up, look up, look up, look up.
No, 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 no. Starlight Meditation. The sun has retreated and the moon takes the stage, closing up the chapter on a busy page. I sit on the step with the wood in my lap, escaping from the hustle of the Babylon trap. My fingers are moving on the heavy steel strings, listening to the song that the quiet night sings. The stars are aligning in a cosmic design, sending down a message that is purely divine. Just me and the drums and the open air, sending up a rhythm like a silent prayer. Caught in the starlight meditation tonight, sitting in the dark, bathed in ancient light. The frequency is pulling all the tension from my bones, healing up my spirit with the wooden tones. No electricity to get in the way, just washing off the heavy vibration of the day. Yeah, starlight meditation. Starlight meditation. Starlight meditation. The constellation hunter is aiming his bow, watching over me and the valley below. I strike a little chord, let it ring out clear. I ain't gotta worry, I ain't gotta fear. The rhythm of the drum is the rhythm of the heart, tearing all the walls of the ego apart. It's a solitary practice, a beautiful trance, teaching my soul how to naturally dance. Just me and the drums and the open air, sending up a rhythm like a silent prayer. Caught in a starlight meditation tonight, sitting in the dark, bathed in ancient light. The frequency is pulling all the tension from my bones, healing up my spirit with the wooden tones. No electricity to get in the way, just washing off the heavy vibration of the day. Yeah, star Meditation. A beautiful promise that the universe keeps. We are so small, just a speck in the dust, but we carry the rhythm, we carry the trust. Getting colder, the dew starts to fall, but I am protected by the invisible wall. The music is a shield, the music is a guide, taking me across to the opposite side. I play one last chord, lay my hand on the wood. Everything is peaceful, everything is good. Caught in the starlight meditation tonight, sitting in the dark bed in ancient light. The frequency is pulling all the tension from my bones, healing up my spirit with the wooden tones. No electricity to get in the way, just washing off the heavy vibration of the day. Yeah, starlight meditation. Feel the rhythm, look at the stars, give thanks. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Miles and miles of the open flat land, nothing but the cactus and the heavy red sand. The sun dropped down behind the canyon wall, listening to the lonely little coyote call. The temperature plummets, the air gets crisp, the smoke from the fire is a floating wisp. I look straight up, throw my head right back. The sky is a canvas of the absolute black. No city lights to ruin the ancient view. The universe is showing off a brilliant hue, bathing in the glow of the desert starshine, following the path of a cosmic design. A million little diamonds scattered out in the deep, a beautiful secret for the desert to keep. The silence is heavy, the silence is loud, not a single interruption from a passing cloud. Yeah, the desert starshine, the Milky Way stretching like a river of dust, a spiritual moment of absolute trust. I feel so tiny, just a grain on the floor, but I've never felt closer to the magical door. The wind blows cold, pulling at my heavy coat, listening to the rhythm of the harmonica note. The ancient rocks glowing in the pale moonlight, I'm completely surrendered to the magic of the night. No city lights to ruin the ancient view. The universe is showing off a brilliant hue, bathing in the glow of the desert starshine,
single interruption from a passing cloud. Yeah, the desert starshine. Out in the wasteland, the spirit gets clean, washing off the dirt of the modern machine. You realize quickly what matters the most, drinking black coffee with a desert ghost. Star falls with a silent flash. I'll make a little wish, send it out to the dark, leaving a permanent, beautiful mark. I'll stay out here till the morning sun breaks, enjoying every breath that my body takes. From a passing cloud. Yeah, the desert starshine. Look up, vast and wide, total peace. Shook my wet umbrella, put it in the stand. The best smelling shop in the whole entire land. The scent of old cardboard, dust and heavy wax. Walking down the aisles, looking at the racks. The shopkeeper nodding from behind the front desk. Everything in here is beautifully grotesque. I run my fingers down the edges of the sleeves, listening to the rain falling on the eaves. Looking for a treasure hidden in the crate, leaving all my heavy troubles at the gate. I'm doing some heavy record store browsing, waking up the spirit, doing some arousing. Flipping through the history, flipping through the soul, looking for the music that will make me whole. Lost in the rhythm of a bygone day, washing all the stress of the modern world away. Record store browsing, I pull out a classic from 1972, a beautiful cover in a faded out blue. I take it to the station, put the headphones on, dropping down the needle till the silence is gone. The bass hits my ear, the crackle and the pop. I'm completely isolated in the middle of the shop. The digital world is sterile and clean, but I prefer the dirt of the analog machine. Looking for a treasure hidden in the crate, leaving all my heavy troubles at the gate. I'm doing some heavy record store browsing, waking up the spirit, doing some arousing. Flipping through the history, flipping through the soul, looking for the music that will make me whole. Lost in the rhythm of a bygone day, washing all the stress of the modern world away. Yeah. Record store browsing, every single scratch is a story being told, a testament to time, a beauty getting old. Music isn't meant to be invisible and fast, it's meant to be held, it's meant to truly last. My little stack right up to the front, successfully completing my afternoon hunt. I pay the old man, grab the paper bag. I don't mind the weather, I don't mind the drag. I step back out into the rainy gray street, with a bag full of heavy, beautiful beats. I'm doing some heavy record store browsing, waking up the spirit, doing some arousing, flipping through the history, flipping through the soul, looking for the music that will make me whole, lost in the rhythm of a bygone day, washing all the stress of the modern world away. Yeah, record store browsing, flip the record, analog sound, heavy wax.
I woke up at 10, but I stayed in the bed. Got absolutely nothing on the schedule ahead. My phone is on silent, flipped over face down. I'm the laziest man in the whole entire town. The calendar is blank, not a single to-do. Just watching the sunlight filter right through. I stretch out my arms, give a heavy big yawn. The stress of the work week is officially gone. No alarms ringing, no places to be, just a whole lot of nothing for me. I'm doing the heavy Sunday, unwinding today, just letting the beautiful hours slip away. Wearing my pajamas in the afternoon, listen to a classic little lo-fi tune. No rushing around, no catching a train, giving a break to my heavy old brain. Yeah, Sunday unwinding. I stroll through the kitchen, make a simple little plate. I don't have a meeting, so I cannot be late. I sit by the window, watch the neighbors walk by, while the afternoon clouds drift across the sky. I thought about cleaning, but I changed my mind. I'm leaving the chores and the duties behind. The couch is just calling my name way too loud. I'm floating on top of a heavy soft cloud. No alarms ringing, no places to be, just a whole lot of nothing for me. I'm doing the heavy Sunday, unwinding today, just letting the beautiful hours slip away. Wearing my pajamas in the afternoon, listen to a classic little lo-fi tune. No rushing around, no catching a train, giving a break to my heavy old brain. Yeah, Sunday unwinding. The world tries to tell you that you gotta produce, but sometimes you just gotta loosen the noose. Rest is a weapon, rest is a right, getting my spirit ready for the fight. The evening is creeping, the sky turning gray. I successfully wasted a beautiful day, and I don't feel guilty, I don't feel bad. It's the best little Sunday that I ever had. I'll turn on a movie, fall asleep by the end, ready to tackle the Monday, my friend. I'm doing the heavy Sunday, unwinding today, just letting the beautiful hours slip away. Wearing my pajamas in the afternoon, listen to a classic little lo-fi tune. No rushing around, no catching a train, giving a break to my heavy old brain. Yes, Sunday unwinding, take a break, do nothing, relax. toward the white out. Opened up the door, looked off the wooden deck. Nothing but the white, not a single speck. The clouds have rolled down right into the trees, swallowing the valley in a heavy freeze. The air is damp, the air is bone chill. Everything is quiet, everything is still. I wrap a heavy blanket right over my head, glad that I am out of the city and the dread. The world is hidden, completely erased. Nothing to conquer, nothing to chase. Lost in the middle of a misty mountain morning, taking away the heavy weight of the warning. The fog is a curtain wrapping up the soul, taking a fragment and making it whole. Drinking hot coffee in the heavy gray, waiting for the sun to burn it away. Misty mountain morning, the moisture is dripping from the edge of the roof. A heavy kind of silence giving me the proof that nature is the boss, nature in control, playing the absolute heaviest role. I can't see the road, I can't see the gate. I'm totally surrendered to the hands of fate. I strike a little match, light up the wood stove, warming up the cabin in the heavy pine grove. The world is hidden, completely erased. Nothing to conquer, nothing to chase. Lost in the middle of a misty mountain morning, taking away the heavy weight of the warning. The fog is a curtain wrapping up the soul, taking a fragment and making it whole. Drinking hot coffee in the heavy gray, waiting for the sun to burn it away. Misty mountain morning. Sometimes you need the world to disappear, to quiet down the noise and the heavy fear. When you can't see forward, you just look inside, finding the peace where the shadows hide. An hour goes by, the white starts to thin. The yellow of the sun is trying to break in. I see the silhouette of a giant pine tree, a beautiful ghost staring back at me. The fog lifts up, rising to the sky, leaving a peace that money cannot buy. Lost in the middle of a misty mountain morning, taking away the heavy weight of the warning. The fog is a curtain wrapping up the soul, taking a fragment and making it whole. Drinking hot coffee in the heavy gray, waiting for the sun to burn it away. Misty mountain morning, let the fog roll in,
back to sleep.
A sliver of light wrapped up in the blanket of the middle of the night. I check the little clock, it says 4:45. Listening to the puddles forming by the door. No reason to rise, no reason to stand. I'm perfectly safe in the sleepy little land. The whole city is washed in a heavy gray, washing the remnants of the yesterday away. Listening to the rhythm of the midnight rainfall, hearing the heavy drops hitting the wall. The bass is rumbling like distant thunder, pulling my spirit and my consciousness under. Safe in the dark, safe in the warm, finding a lullaby inside of the storm. Yeah, the midnight rainfall. Temperature drop, leaving everything chill. The world outside is incredibly still, except for the water cascading down the roof. Mother Nature providing her musical proof. I pull the heavy quilt right up to my chin, ready to let the beautiful dreaming begin. My eyelids are heavy, my breathing is slow, surrendering my mind to the undertow. The whole city is washed in a heavy gray, washing the remnants of the yesterday away. Listening to the rhythm of the midnight rainfall, hearing the heavy drops hitting the wall. The bass is rumbling like distant thunder, pulling my spirit and my consciousness under. Safe in the dark, safe in the warm, finding a lullaby inside of the storm. Yeah, the midnight rainfall. There is a comfort in knowing the world is asleep, a beautiful secret that the shadows keep. Let the rain do the work and let the rain do the sweep. I'm drifting back down to the absolute deep. Telling me tomorrow is a brand new day. But for now I am caught in the in-between, the most relaxing moment that I've ever seen. I turn on my side, let my heavy eyes close, sinking down deep where the dark water flows. Listening to the rhythm of the midnight rainfall, hearing the heavy drops hitting the wall. The bass is rumbling like distant thunder, pulling my spirit and my consciousness under. Safe in the dark, safe in the warm, finding a lullaby inside of the storm. Yeah, the midnight rainfall, drifting, heavy eyes, let it rain.
Yeah. Like a strobe in the dark, driving way past the boundary of the park. The dashboard glowing with the heavy green light, the only one awake in the middle of the night. The radio is off, just the humming of the tire. My brain is unplugged from the heavy metal wire. No traffic in the front, no traffic in the back. Rolling down the asphalt, rolling down the track. The engine is a rhythm, steady and deep, while the rest of the world is heavy and asleep. Riding on the night highway dub, far away from the noise in the club. The bass is the pavement, the echo is the wind. I don't know where it started, don't know where it ends. Hypnotized by the headlights cutting through the black. I ain't in a hurry, I ain't turning back. Yeah, the night highway dub. The freezing air rush, cutting right through the heavy midnight hush. A lonely gas station, flickering its sign, a solitary beacon on a lonely design. I pass it right by, keeping up the pace, floating through the vacuum of empty space. The thoughts in my head are untangling fast, leaving all my heavy regrets in the past. The engine is a rhythm, steady and deep, while the rest of the world is heavy and asleep. Riding on the night highway dub, far away from the noise in the club. The bass is the pavement, the echo is the wind. I don't know where it started, don't know where it ends. Hypnotized by the headlights cutting through the black. I ain't in a hurry, I ain't turning back. Yeah, the night highway dub. Sometimes you gotta drive with nowhere to go, letting the subconscious take control of the show. Just you and the machine in the endless black road, chopping off the weight of the heavy load. The digital clock says it's 3:33, the absolute perfect time for me. The sky in the east is still pitch black ink, giving me an hour to drive and to think. I press on the gas, let the vehicle glide, enjoying the peace of the solitary ride. Riding on the night highway dub, far away from the noise in the club. The bass is the pavement, the echo is the wind. I don't know where it started, don't know where it ends. Hypnotized by the headlights cutting through the black. I
day is finally over, the sun has gone down, the quiet has settled on the edge of the town. I lay my heavy head on the soft white bed, emptying the thoughts from my tired head. The window is open, the breeze blowing through, carrying the scent of the ocean and the blue, the rhythm of the water hitting on the sand, the most relaxing music in the whole entire land. Breathing in the calm, breathing out the day, letting the vibration wash it all away. Drifting on the tides of sleep tonight, floating far away from the heavy light. The ocean is a metronome, keeping the time, a beautiful, gentle and quiet little rhyme. My body is heavy, my spirit is free, sinking down deep in the subconscious sea. Yeah, the tides of sleep. My muscles relax from my head to my toes, following the way that the dark water flows. The tension is melting right into the sheet. I'm perfectly safe and my rest is complete. The waves pull back, then they crash on the shore. I couldn't ask the universe for anything more. A natural lullaby sung by the earth, reminding my spirit of its absolute worth. Breathing in the calm, breathing out the day, letting the vibration wash it all away. Drifting on the tides of sleep tonight, floating far away from the heavy light. The ocean is a metronome, keeping the time, a beautiful, gentle and quiet little rhyme. My body is heavy, my spirit is free, sinking down deep in the subconscious sea. Yeah, the tides of sleep. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to fix, just the quiet magic of the midnight mix. Surrender to the heavy, surrender to the dark. Let the dreaming carry you out of the park. The edge of my vision starts to gently blur. Everything is quiet, everything is sure. I'm crossing the border from the wake to the dream, floating like a leaf on a gentle stream. Good night to the worry, good night to the stress. I'm giving my